big dog. 5'4", baby. Hey, get on out of here, boys.
That's game.
Passport, and we going up like some animals. Add it up, and I'm gassed up. Check the temperature, triple.
What the hell you doing, Lonzo?
I gotta leave me a bottle tonight though, dead ass. Y'all been killing my cider lately.
I heard you, yo.
You came to my house and drank 4 bottles of Mellow in one day.
Why did you decide this is the way to go for you?
I just think it's the best route for me. I'm trying to be the #1 pick for the 2020 draft, so.
NBA draft. The New York Knicks select.
Hey, what's good, 10K gang? Now, today's video, I'm going to be talking about LaMelo Ball. So we all know LaMelo is currently getting ready for the 2020 NBA draft. After having an outstanding season playing overseas with the Illawarra Hawks, LaMelo managed to live up to the hype, and he also won the NBL Rookie of the Year. For this video, I just want to talk about LaMelo Ball's 2K21 overall, just because I've been seeing a lot of people talk about it on Instagram and stuff like that. So I decided to make a video and just give you guys my opinion on what I feel like his overall should be. But before I start this video, make sure you guys go follow me on Instagram at _theonlywallace, and also go subscribe to my second channel called 10K Wallace Vlogs. I will put both of those links in the description below so you guys can go check it out. Now let's get to the video.
10K gang.
Video
He said higher than flight.
So first, let's talk about LaMelo Ball. So we all know LaMelo had an outstanding season with the Illawarra Hawks, averaging 17 points, 7 assists, 7 rebounds, shooting 37 field goal percentage, and shooting 25% from the 3-point line. Now, a lot of people do argue that LaMelo Ball was struggling shooting the ball, playing overseas and stuff like that. But honestly, if you've been watching LaMelo throughout the years, we all know LaMelo is a very, very good shooter. He just had to find himself and get his feel to the game. So honestly, in my opinion, yeah, LaMelo, he do need to work on his shot a little bit more because, playing on a professional level, the 3-pointer is kind of farther. So, that kind of did mess him up a little bit. But we all know LaMelo is an outstanding shooter. So yeah, that definitely is going to go up. But here's the thing, I want to compare LaMelo to Lonzo when Lonzo first got drafted to the NBA. Now we all know Lonzo Ball was a #2 pick in the 2017 NBA draft. Then after that, he played in the Summer League. Now here's the thing, so Lonzo Ball won the MVP for the Summer League that year. Throughout 6 games, he averaged 16 points, 7 rebounds, 9 assists, and he was just playing very, very well. So after accomplishing all of that before the actual regular season starts, 2K started off Lonzo Ball overall as an 80 overall, which is actually not bad at all, but it then later dropped to a 77, and it stayed there throughout the rest of the year. But let's compare that to LaMelo Ball. So as you can see, Lonzo Ball's Summer League stats and LaMelo Ball's stats playing overseas is very, very similar. Like, it's actually too similar, like it's unreal. So I want you guys to think about this. So Lonzo Ball was at 80 overall after accomplishing all of that, like I said, and LaMelo Ball, his stats is very similar, but he hasn't played in the Summer League yet. So let's say LaMelo plays in the Summer League and he has similar stats to Lonzo. Let's say he averaged 18 points, 8 rebounds, almost 10 assists or something like that, just like Lonzo. Now, in my opinion, I really feel like 2K would definitely bump LaMelo's overall to like an 83 overall to start off, or like a 84. And the reason why I say that is because I really feel like if LaMelo Ball played in the Summer League, he's definitely going to dominate way more than Lonzo, as in being a more dominant scorer. I'm not going to say he's going to average more assists and stuff like that, but we all know LaMelo and Lonzo game is very, very similar. But we all can agree that LaMelo is definitely a more dominant scorer. So most likely, in my opinion, if LaMelo balls out in the Summer League, well, that's if they have a Summer League this year before 2K21 drop. But if he balls out in the Summer League, I really feel like 2K would boost his overall to like an 83 or an 84 just to start off. And it can get better throughout then. Because, 2K, you know how they get sometimes. Sometimes they be overrating people and all that stuff. We all know LaMelo have all the hype in the world right now. So, most likely they're going to overhype his rating. And of course, a lot of people is going to want to play with LaMelo once the game drops. So, 2K is going to boost his overall a little bit. So I feel like, a reasonable overall for LaMelo should be around 81 to 84. Between there, that's definitely reasonable. And if he balls out in the summer league, that's 100%, reasonable for his overall, in my opinion. Because, they gave Zion Williamson to start off at 81. He played in the summer league for like a few games, 1 or 2 games, and he had an 81. And right now his overall is an 86, and he didn't play that many games this year in the league. So it's just like, they did that off of hype. And I know they're going to do the same thing with LaMelo, him being the number 1 pick or not. So we just got to see. I want you guys to leave your comments and opinions below on how y'all feel about this, and how do y'all feel about LaMelo Ball's 2K21 overall rating. I thank you guys for watching. If you make sure you like, subscribe, make sure you press the notification button to get game. We out.